What's up, boys and girls? White Gamer. Today we have the best fullback build for level 25, level 50, level 75, and level 100. This one's for level 25. So for your position, guys, you're either going to go with left back or right back. Your height, we're going to go with 5'10". Then your weight, we're going to go with 174 pounds. Now, for your running style, guys, the one I use when I play fullback is the Medalist. This one's really good. Highly recommend it. Remember, guys, running styles are just personal preferences, so all up to you. Now we have the play styles for level 25. The first one we're going to go with is the blocking one, guys. I highly recommend you guys to use this one so you can block off those crosses. Crossing is very OP, and a lot of teams are just cross abusing, so highly recommend the blocking one. The next one I recommend is the quick step. This is just going to allow you to accelerate quicker as a fullback, and that's what you want. And then the third one for level 25 is going to be the aerial. It's going to allow your pro to jump high or higher, which that's what you want to cover those far post crosses. So those are the three playstyles that we went for level 25, the regular ones. And then for the playstyle plus, guys, you're only going to have two unlocked. You're going to have the slide tackle plus and the first touch plus. If you're the type of fullbacks that likes to slide a lot, go with this one. Or you can go with first touch plus. We're going to go with the first touch plus because why not have a better first touch? But this is the playstyle plus that we win with for level 25. Now we have the skill tree. At level 25, you're only going to have 43 skill points. So we're going to get these 3 acceleration and then these 4 sprint speed. This will give you 78 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. That is good for now. Later on, we'll upgrade it, but this is how you want your pace to look like. For the defending, we're going to focus on the defensive awareness and interceptions, and then you're going to get these 3 right here from the standing tackle. This will give you 81 interceptions, 87 defensive awareness, which that's like the most important stat from defending. That's going to allow you to perform better standing tackle, better slide tackle, and to intercept the ball much better. Then you have 84 standing tackle and 82 slide tackle. So this is how you want the defending to look like. Last but not least, we got the physical. We're going to get the strength. You're going to get the jumping. Then you're going to get these 2 jumping right here, guys. The jumping is very, very important as a fullback. Like I mentioned, guys, a lot of people are crossing, so you want to be able to have good jumping stats. So this gives you 89 jumping. And then you have the aerial playstyle, which will help out even more when you're jumping in the air. 91 stamina is plenty of stamina. 76 strength, guys, that's more than enough. Most of the wingers or the attackers that you come up against aren't going to even be that strong. And you have the 85 reactions with the 77 aggression. If we back out, you're going to be a 82 rated fullback with 80 physical, 82 pace. The passing and the shooting aren't that important. And then 84 defending. This was for level 25. Now we have level 50 fullback built. Your position, again, left back or right back. Your height, this time we went 1 inch taller. You're going to go with 5'11". Your weight will be 174 pounds. For your running style, guys, the one I recommend is the Medalist. Again, this is the one I personally use, and I really like it. Running style are just personal opinion, guys, so go with whichever running style you feel more comfortable with, but highly recommend the Medalist. Now we have level 50 play style. The first one I recommend is the blocking one, guys. This is going to allow for your pro to extend his leg out and make those blocks on those crosses. The next one I recommend is definitely the Bruiser, guys. When you go for a standing tackle, it's just going to be way more physical, and it's going to be easier to get that ball off your opponent. The next one I recommend is the Anticipate. When you make that tackle, it's going to allow for the ball to stay right there in front of your feet. The next one I recommend is going to be the Quick Step, guys. It's going to allow for a pro to accelerate quicker. Lasts about 4 seconds, is very good. And then last but not least, guys, is the Aerial. You definitely want to have this as a fullback. It's going to allow for your pro to perform higher jumps and has more physical presence when you're going for an aerial. And a lot of people do cross, so definitely recommend this one. Now, for level 50 playstyle plus, guys, I recommend the long ball pass. I really do. It's a very good one. Since you're playing fullback, sometimes you might need to find your teammates up ahead or switch the ball. And this one's very, very good and super noticeable. So this is the playstyle plus we went with for level 50. Now we have the skill tree for level 50. You're going to have 79 skill points. So we're going to get the acceleration. And then this is how you want it. This will give you 79 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. This is good for now. And this should be enough for you to catch up to most of your opponents. Now we have the defending, guys. You're going to get the defensive awareness and interception. You're going to get these 3 right here. Then you're going to get the Guardian archetype. So this is going to give you 87 interceptions, 93 defensive awareness, which is very, very good and important because that's going to allow you to make better standing, sliding tackle, and better interceptions. Then you have the 90 standing tackle with an 87 slide tackle. These are very good defensive stats. And we focus mostly on the defensive awareness and the standing tackles because those are kind of the most important ones from the defending. Now, guys, for the physical, we're going to get the strength. You're going to get the acrobat archetype, get all these jumping filled out just like this, guys. Again, jumping is the most important thing, if not one of the most important things as a fullback. 94 jumping is very, very good, so your pro can jump against tall opponents or jump against those far post crosses that people are doing. 95 stamina is more than enough. 79 strength, that's good enough, guys. That's going to be more enough to outbody your opponents. And then you have the 85 reactions with the 78 aggression. If we take a look at the overall build, you're going to be an 85 rated fullback with 83 physical, 85 pace. The shooting and the passing doesn't really matter. Dribbling doesn't matter either. And then 90 defending. This was for level 50. Boys and girls, now we have level 75 fullback. Your position, again, either left back or right back, whichever side you play on. Your height, this time we went with 6 foot. You do want to have some height as a fullback, especially since crossing is a little bit OP right now. Then the weight, we're going with 174 pounds. Now for the running style, the one I've been recommending the entire video has been the Medalist. This is the one I personally use and I really like it a lot. So all up to you when it comes to running style, guys. Whatever you feel more comfortable with, just go with that. But the Medalist is a very good one. Now we have the play styles for level 75. You're going to have all of them unlocked. You're going to have your second style, play style plus. So the first one I recommend is the ping pass, guys. This is going to allow for the passes to travel much quicker. So the ball will like speed up and it's very, very noticeable and it's very good. The next one I recommend is the long ball pass, guys. It's going to allow you to switch it to the other side or up ahead in the field, and it's very, very good to finding your teammates that are very far. The next one I recommend is the intercept. It's going to increase the chances of your pro intercepting the ball. This one's a very good one as well. Anticipate is another fantastic defending play style because when you make a tackle, the ball is going to stay right in front of your foot, and it's going to improve the chances of you making good standing tackle. Then we got the Bruiser, guys. When you go for a tackle, it's going to have more physical presence when you're going for the standing tackle, which is very, very good. And then last but not least, guys, we got the Quick Step. It's going to allow your pro to accelerate a little bit quicker. Lasts about 4 seconds. Is really good. Now, for the Playstyle Plus, guys, the first one I recommend is the Blocking Plus. This is the one I personally use in my fullback build, and it's just really good, guys. So a lot of people are tending to cross a lot. This will help your pro extend the leg and make those blocks while they're going for a cross to other team. And then next, but last but not least, we got the Aerial Plus. It's going to allow for your pro to jump even higher and has great aerial physical presence. So as you're going up, your pro will outbody your opponent. And that's what you want, guys. The more jumping, the better, because a lot of people are crossing. And you always want to be aware of those far post crosses as a fullback. But these are the two playstyle plus that we went with. So these were the regular playstyles that we went with for level 75. Now, for the skill tree at level 75, you're going to have 117 skill points. So you're going to get the Cheetah archetype, everyone. Yup, get the Cheetah archetype. You want to be very, very fast as a fullback because you're going to be coming up against wingers and attackers that are going to be fast. So this will give you 85 acceleration, 94 sprint speed, which is very, 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 very good right now. Then for the passing, guys, we're going to get short passing and a vision just because you're going to have 3 skill points left once we finish everything. So we just focus on some vision and some passing. Doesn't hurt to have some passing and some vision. You know, the passing, this is more than enough, guys. Don't be spending too much of your skill points on this for now. Now, for the defending, guys, we're going to get everything besides the slide tackle, the one that's in the middle. If you're that type of fullback that likes to slide a lot, you can go for it. It'll give you a +4, but I think 93 slide tackle is more than enough. But this is how you want the defending. This will give you 94 interceptions and 96 defensive awareness, which is excellent, with a 93 standing tackle. This is how we went with the defending. Now, for the physical, we're going to get some strength. You're going to get the acrobat archetype. You're going to get the jumping. Get these 2 jumping right here. And then you're going to get this other reaction. So make sure it says 2 out of 2 for this one. This will give you a little bit more of a jumping boost as well. You can see that yellow bar. And then it'll give you 89 reactions, which the reaction is important because it's allowed for your player to react quicker when you're receiving the ball or you're going for certain standing tackle animations. And then you have 94 jumping, guys, plus you have that Aerial Plus, which is going to make you very, very deadly in the air. 82 strength. That is really good. Most of your attackers aren't even going to be that strong. But this is how you want your physical to look like. If we back out, everyone, you're going to be an 89 fullback with 85 physical, 89 pace. Shooting really doesn't matter. The passing is decent like that. Dribbling doesn't really matter in my opinion. And then 94 defending. This was for level 75. Boys and girls, now we have level 100 fullback. This is the build that I use. Personally, I use this build in competitive and in divisions. Now, your position, either left back or right back. The height, 6 foot. You do want to have some height as a fullback because crossing is currently OP. And a lot of teams are just crossing. So you do want to be a somewhat of a tall fullback. 6 foot is good. Your weight, we went with 174 pounds. I found this to be a really good weight, and your jumping is pretty high up. So definitely recommend this weight. Then for the running style, guys, the one that I use is the Medalist. This is my personally favorite one I've used this entire year, and the one that I'm going to be using the entire year. Remember, running styles are just personal preferences, so use the one you like the most, but I think this one's really good. Now we have the play styles for level 100. Again, these are the ones that I use, guys. You guys can do whatever you want for your play styles, but the ones I use is ping pass. It's going to allow for the ball to travel much quicker and make it difficult for opponents to intercept the ball. The next one I use is a long ball pass. If I need to switch it to the opposite side or switch it up forward in the field, this one's very good and very noticeable. The next one I use is the intercept. Just going to improve the chances of me intercepting the ball as a fullback, which is really good. The next one is the anticipate. When you make a standing tackle, the ball is going to stop right in front of your feet, which is really good and it's what you want as a fullback. Then we got the bruiser. When you're going for a standing tackle, it's just going to have more physical presence to it as you're making that tackle. And it's, again, another noticeable play style. And then last but not least, everyone, we have the quick step. It's going to allow for your pro to accelerate quicker. And it's very good, too. In case you ever get pulled out of position, this is good to, track back. Now, for the 2 play style plus that I use, guys, I use the blocking one. I like this a lot, honestly. I really do. It's going to allow for a pro to extend his leg even more compared to the regular version. And since a lot of people are just crossing, most people are crossing, you want to be able to block off those crosses, and this definitely helps out with that. And then the second one that I use for my playstyle plus is the aerial, guys. It's going to allow for your pro to jump even higher and have greater aerial physical presence, which means as you're going up, sometimes your pro will outbody or push out the way your opponents, which is very good. But these are the 2 playstyle pluses that I use, and these are the regular playstyles that I use at level 100. Now we have the skill tree. Again, guys, this is the build that I use for fullback in competitive. You're going to have 160 skill points. So get the cheetah archetype, get all this completely filled out. You want to be as fast as you can as a fullback because you're going to be coming up against pacey wingers or really fast attackers. So you're going to have 87 acceleration and 96 sprint speed, which is very good for a fullback. Now, for the passing, the way I have it set up, I have 3 long passing and then 3 vision, guys. The short pass at 80 is more than enough. I boosted the long pass a little bit more to get it to the high 70s, close to the 80s. And then the vision is just going to allow for your passes to be more accurate. Whether it's the short pass or the long pass, they're going to come out way more accurate. So this is how I went for my passing. Now for dribbling, guys, I just focus on ball control and balance, just to make it harder for opponents to knock me off the ball as a fullback. And you do want your pro to take some at least decent ball control when you're playing fullback. So this is how I went for the dribbling. And then for the defending, guys, I got everything filled out except for the slide tackle, just because I don't slide tackle that much. So I think it's a waste. I think 93 slide tackling is more than enough, but this will give you 94 interceptions with 96 defensive awareness. That's very important because that's going to allow you to make better standing tackle, better slide tackles, and let you intercept the ball much better. Now for the physical, everyone, you're going to get the bull archetype. You're going to get all these reactions, all these aggression. Make sure you get the acrobat archetype. Make sure all these reaction, guys, it says 2 out of 2. Make sure it says 2 out of 2 for all these reaction. So this will give you 94 jumping. You have the aerial plus, which is going to make it even better. 95 stamina is plenty. With 87 strength, this is going to allow you to body pretty much any attacker that you come up against, even some defenders. With 99 reactions, guys, your pro is going to be reacting to the ball very, very quick, and it's going to react to certain scenarios really quick compared to everyone else. And then you have the 91 aggression, which means you're going to pretty much be bullying every attacker that comes up against you. Now we back out, boys and girls. You're going to be a 90 rated fullback with 90 physical, 91 pace, 80 passing, 70 dribbling, and 94 defending. This is the build that I'm using right now and will probably use the entire year. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This was level 25, level 50, level 75, and level 100 best fullback build. I'll catch you guys next time.